Tommy, 4-1 in the end here in the Scaffold Challenge Cup. Back to winning ways, but it was a hard-fought victory.
Yeah, this is a typical cup game, wasn't it? I thought the second half the fitness levels kicked in a little bit. We got in some good areas. Goalies made a couple of saves, a few one-on-ones. But yeah, eventually, obviously, we've put the game to bed, which is the main thing.
Yeah, and you'd have to give full credit to Staplehurst here. A team from a division below, and it made it hard for us. Even when it was 2-1, they were having opportunities. They flashed it across goal, and they really did come here to be physical as well. It wasn't a team that comes lie down.
No, it weren't. I mean, to be honest, I think they only had a couple of chances in the second half. But like I said, the only thing is we should have put the game to bed. Yeah, they have had a couple of crosses go across the goal, but I don't really think Archie's made a save tonight. So it's one of them games when you analyse the game of football. Did our goalie make a note of saves? No. Did their goalie? To be fair, he made a few because he saved the 2 one-on-ones, which were important and kept them in the game. But eventually, I think 4-1's a fair reflection on the game.
Goals were spread out as well. Kawhi getting there, and Hassler and Katie Bryan, and obviously
pleased for Hass. Because obviously he's been trying. He needed that goal, but unfortunately he's picked another yellow up.
Comes on for about 10 minutes.
So yeah, I was just like, I thought it was a good tackle, but these days it's not. So there's no real complaints about it, but it's just a shame that was the only real dampener for us, really.
And Ben popping up with a goal as well.
Ben's got a goal. Numa's done brilliant for that. A good corner, good back post header down, and Johan took his goal brilliantly.
Yeah, headed it to himself.
He done really well. So no, listen, overall, the most important thing we wanted tonight was to get the winning mentality back. We've had a couple of back-to-back losses, which is never nice to have, but it's just about, I keep saying the same thing, it's about keeping a level head on things. It's easy to do a knee-bolt reaction to things, but at the moment, we need to up our game for Saturday, definitely. I said to the boys afterwards, but in the cup, the most important thing is to just get the result and go into the next round.
Well, like I said, we all eyes now. We move from that to Saturday. We do also know who our next opponent is, which is Snodland in the next round. That's going to be a bit far away. We move on to Hollands and Blair, who have played really recently as well. And do you expect them to come and be wanting a little bit more from the game than it's already happened?
All day long, they'll want a bit of revenge. There's a couple of lads on the bench that. They said they would have started normally, but they was carrying a little bit of knocks and they was concentrating on the next game, I think, as was saying. But no, listen, we've just got to sort ourselves out. If, Saturday, if we can play how we started the second half and sustain that, the second half of VCD and sustain it, then we'll be fine. But if we start how we started at VCD, doesn't matter who you're playing, we're going to struggle. We was nowhere near the levels on Saturday in the first half. So tonight was about just getting a bit of a blow into the boys, and obviously when you're in these games, until you get that second goal and third goal, there is a little bit of perhaps some of the boys are on a bit of tenterhooks. I don't know, but we've just got to take that pressure off them a little bit, because the one thing here is no matter who we play, whatever, every game's a must-win game.
And that's it really for me, and thank you very much for tonight and through to the next round. Well done.
Yeah, no, thank you, and thank you to the fans that have come out tonight, and hopefully there's a few more here on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Brandon.
Cheers. Ben, man of the match will turn you tonight. Goal as well, and really tough game out there.
Yeah, it's about time someone gave me it.
Love it when you're just straight faced. Can't stop. But it was a tough game out there. I know early doors player wanted to get into it with you when he was holding onto the ball, and that's what you're sort of like as a player as well. You get out there, you want to get involved, and players want to try and get involved with you. Does that make the game more interesting?
No, I've just got myself a bad name. I don't really know why. Football's physical, right? And it should be a physical game, so I enjoy that aspect of it.
You do. And like I said before, I think I say a lot on the commentary, you're quite a cool and calm player. Nothing really phases you when we go into those big games. You look cool, calm and collected. And again, you did that tonight, and you've been popping up with the goals. You've got a few recently as well, and now adding a man of the match to it. Is there any secret to it?
No, I told the guy from the start of the season I'm a goal scoring centre half, so I don't know why no one expected it.
Is that what you told everyone when you got here? But away from this, you're the player probably to talk to the most because you've seen the change in the past year. What's the biggest change that you've seen off the pitch?
I think it's just implementing a structure. We've gone from, I wasn't here, but when I joined, we've gone from a kind of a load of different players, not really a set structure, to the gaffer putting something in place that all the boys buy into and have to stick to.
You haven't lost many games this year, and there's been a winning mentality. Is there anything behind the scenes that adds up to it other than the structure?
No, I think it's just a good change room. The boys all back each other. We stick together through the good times and the bad times, and we have to keep doing that to keep winning.
And unfortunately, there's no glass for you tonight, but well done, your man of the match award, and I'm sure we'll get one to you.
What a shock.
Thank you.